In my opinion, there's nothing more exciting than modifying your very own car. I've often said that it's an outward expression of your inward self. That's why I'm really excited to show you guys the all-new Generation 2 headlights for the 2016 to 2021 Civic or Type R. The epic thing about these headlights is that there's a little key on the backside that will allow you to choose either a white daytime running light or an amber daytime running light. It'll also allow you to choose between how you want your turn signals to function. This modification that you do not have to retrofit is absolutely epic. Let's dive in. The all-new XB Generation 2 headlights are packed with features that demonstrate Morimoto's true attention to details. These are fitted with the latest technology, compliance, and quality. They use the highest quality OE grade LEDs throughout. All of the wiring and the connections are OE grade. And when it comes to UV protection, Toyota has set the OEM standard for best-in-class protection. That's why Morimoto formulated a new hard coating that meets and exceeds Toyota's standard for resistance against cracking, fading, and yellowing lenses from the UV exposure. The Morimoto headlights are the highest standard and should easily last the life of your Civic. They are proud to stand behind the product with an industry-leading 5-year warranty. If something fails prematurely, they will issue you a brand new set of headlights at no cost. If you take a close look at the front of these headlights, you're going to notice 4 bi-LED projectors. That means that these all 4 will both do low beam and high beam. The light output that you're going to get out of all 4 of these LED projectors are better than anything aftermarket that I have ever seen. The Civic is something that's super cool. You notice that it's got this great Varus wide body kit and carbon fiber all over. I'm a geek for all of this stuff. So the fact that there's a headlight that we can actually use in this to match all of the cool modifications is honestly very refreshing. A aftermarket lighting company does not go all out when it comes to like the daytime running light, where you have these surface optical reflectors that are strategically designed to give you a really bright daytime running light no matter what angle of which you're viewing it. In my opinion, these are the most advanced Civic headlights you could possibly purchase. I want to show you guys the light output really quick. It's super bright. As you can see, your original headlights had those halogen bulbs. It was not bright at all. It was this dingy orangish color. The width was not there. The intensity was not there. The hot spot down in the center was okay, but it was not nearly like the low beam on these headlights. When you compare high beam, there's obviously no comparison. You got that nice bright white color out of the XB Generation 2 headlights. You got that extremely hot spot that's going to put the light exactly where it needs to be down the road when you're driving. You'll notice the cutoff lines on the wall also. That's that little step you see. That's so that you do not blind oncoming drivers and you can raise these headlights up. Yes, these are adjustable. So if your car is lowered or you're on air or you're at stock ride height, you can get the headlights to aim exactly where you need it so you can see further into the distance. The install of these headlights are also really easy. Yes, you do have to pull the bumper, and if you've got a body kit, it gets a little bit tricky. But Morimoto made a step-by-step install video. Check that out. If you do want help on the installation process, they've made it very easy for you. It uses all the original mounting points and it's very straightforward. In the beginning of this video, I said that these headlights were customizable, and that's with this little key right here. If you want your headlights to be an amber DRL instead of a white DRL, you can do that by simply popping your hood and changing out this key. You can also change the turn signal. The turn signal, you can either have it this sequential look, or you can hit the turn signal and have your standard blink, but with like an elegant fade off effect. Both of which are really cool. I like the sequential one maybe a little bit better, but it's really up to you. When you have that white daytime running light, it is still going to blink in that amber turn signal color. If you use the red key, you're going to get that white daytime running light, and your turn signal is going to be more like that standard blink, but with that fade off effect. If you use the blue key, you're going to have that white daytime running light still, but you're going to have a sequential turn signal. The green key, you're going to get that amber daytime running light, and your turn signal will still be amber, but it's going to fade off. If you use the black key, you're going to get that amber daytime running light with your really cool modern sequential turn signal. Even when these XB Generation 2 headlights are turned off, it looks absolutely stunning. But the big cherry on top is the startup feature. The startup feature is where these Bi-LED projectors have this awesome array startup. This does absolutely nothing for performance, but it does get your style points. It also has this really cool sequence with that daytime running light. Now I know you guys can see the excitement on my face. I grew up modifying vehicles. I had the car group, I had a body kit, I had the spoiler, I had the wheels, it was lowered. So the fact that we get to cover headlights that also allow you to modify them in a way is just so cool. I'm so glad we don't have to take the whole lens off and completely change all of the LEDs on the backside and hope to God that they don't fog up or haze. This is a set it and forget it kind of headlight. Go to Headlight Revolution to see all the other products that we have covered for the Civic, fog lights, interior lights, and so much more. If you have a Type R like this, good on you. I'm gonna go out there, have some fun with it.